Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Texas Underground Radar. I am your host, JVaz, and joining me today, the lovely, the beautiful, the gorgeous.
Hey, today, every day, what you talking about?
Damn, I thought I was doing the intro to Anna Mvze. I forgot Anna Mvze is coming up next. But right now, I got Never Die sitting here with me. What's up, man? How you doing?
Never Die. What's good, JVaz?
Man, bro, I'm just happy to be back. We took a couple of weeks off, not by design. We took the first week off mainly. I didn't want to do any promos or anything because everything that was going on with the shooting and everything else. Then the following week, it was just kind of like we were busy doing what we do and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy to be back, man.
It's summertime, we're staying busy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it ain't summertime yet, but
yeah.
It's the beginning.
Not busy either, but it just sounded cool on camera. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. I was following your lead on that one, but no, I'm just happy to be back, bro. It's been a wild 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you been up to, bro?
Man, it's been wild.
I see a little sparkle in your eyes, like you been up to some shit.
I've been fucking up. Hey, I want to give a shout out to G-Man. G-Man commented something. I was talking about how I haven't been on the groove lately. I haven't been feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I've just been a little out of whack and whatnot with all my other shit that I got going on. And then he left me a comment that really made me think. Hold on, let me make sure we're recording. Yeah, that really made me think. He's like, hey, you better get right quick. Because as soon as you slow down, the turtle's going to pass you up. And I was like, I get it. Like, I'm saying there's a lot of motherfuckers out here doing what we do, so I ain't got time to slack off. So shouts out to G-Man. I appreciate you, bro, because that simple of a comment, it legit made me sit there and think like, fuck, he's right. Like, I ain't got time to be fucking off. And then Yola, I want to give a shout out to Yola when we were talking about in the last episode, we were cutting clips and I was talking about how I'm so busy, I don't got time for myself. And he's like, we can't be crying about what we wanted, the kind of life we wanted to live.
Yeah, I saw that.
So shouts out to Andy, because you're right. I can't be complaining, because kind of like Lil Young said, there's times when we ain't got shit to do, and there's times when we have too much to do. I'd rather have too much than nothing.
Facts.
But I say all that shit to say I've been fucking off a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking around. I'm not much of a drinker. I'm not much of anything. I'm just everywhere I go, I drink water and I just be chilling. You know what I mean? Like
neither.
I don't. Shit. So I started drinking since we started doing this podcast, thanks to him.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks to him. Nah, but so
you need a cup, bro?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Hey, I'm not that guy no more, like Young said. I'm not that guy no more. So a couple weeks ago, G-Love had her weigh in, and I went to go show love to Clever and Yazzie and everybody else that was out there at Club 1, I believe it's called. I was out there. That was my first time drinking heavy, right, outside of the studio. So I had a couple drinks. In the middle of the mix, somebody gave me an edible, and that's all I remember.
You kind of like traumatized, bro.
like a motherfucker, bro. I told my homeboy I was with, I was like, hey, bro, like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit again. Like, this is not me. This is not what I do, dog. Like, because he don't ever come out of Houston, goddamn. Mexican side came out. He don't ever come out of Houston that much, you know what I'm saying? So when I brought him, he was a little tripped out. I was like, hey, you all right, bro? I can't move, bro. He was fucked up. So I was like, yeah, I'm done drinking.
You should have played it up and like, this is what we do out here.
Yeah, this is normal everyday living, bro. Welcome to my world. Make it sound like, like I'm just badass or whatnot. But anyways, so I was like, I'm done with the drinking. I'm done with all the bullshit, right? So last weekend, you know what I'm saying, I'm chilling and whatnot. Homeboy's like, hey, let's kick it or whatnot. I went on a should I say this? I'm gonna say this. Fuck it.
Fuck it. We already here.
I went on a date that was horrible. I wasn't feeling the vibe. And homegirl was like, we should hit up
oh, you brave.
Yeah, I'm brave. Oh yeah, and we should hit up this I can't remember what bar she said, and I was like, yeah, I kinda got stuff to do. She's like, oh, do you? I was like, yeah, I just kind of, I opened up my schedule for a couple hours just so I can come out here and whatnot. So then homeboy hit me up, and he's like, hey, what you doing? I said, shit, chilling, bro. He's like, let's get something to eat, so let's go. So we went to La Calle. We got some tacos and started drinking. Got me a couple I got me a Paloma and a fucking Long Island.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah. Got me a Long Island. Then I went to another bar after that.
Shit, you don't get no bitch drinks, I'll tell you that.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got me 2 Long Islands at the next bar. And at the next bar, I got two Long Islands. This is what I can remember. And then some of the girls that was there, we started talking to these girls. They ordered some shot. Then my homeboy bought the next round. Then
so you were
bought
on a date and you were talking to other girls?
No. The date broke up after I met up my homeboy.
Okay.
I wasn't feeling the vibe on the date.
So
you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I told her I lied to her. I lied to her. Damn, you making me just...
Talk to me, JVaz. Talk to me.
I lied to her. I was like, I got stuff to do, and you know what I mean. So anyway, so I met up with my homeboy, and at this last bar, it was one round of shots by me, one by the girls, and then I bought like two more round of shots after that, and I don't remember leaving the bar.
Ooh.
So what I do remember is being on the ground. And like three strangers, shouts out to David Ortiz and the two chicks that were with him. And I only know his name because apparently he had me on Snapchat. I don't remember that either. But I remember being on the ground and they're asking me if I'm okay. And I remember picking up my finger like, my thumb. And they were like, oh, fuck. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. And then I just popped that bitch back in place. And
you just popped your thumb back in place.
Yeah. That's how fucked up I was, dog. I didn't feel no pain. So then apparently I got up and somehow got back to the car. I don't remember none of that. And the fucked up part is, this is as far as I'm gonna go. We got to get to the show. You know, at where we were parked at Post HTX, you have to pay to get out the parking. Mm-hmm. I checked my bank accounts and I didn't pay nothing. I don't know how the fuck I got out of that parking. So I don't know how I got out. Thankfully, there's nothing wrong with my car. Thankfully, we made it home safe. But I do got a fucked up, dislocated thumb. Camera probably can't see it, but you see how it's purple. My whole hand is purple. This finger is swollen. Yeah, I've been wilding, man. So,
man, my boy JVaz been thugging.
You know what I'm saying? People talking about, you're okay. You're handling this pretty well. Let's get into the show, though. Nah, how you been, bro? How about yourself? You been wilding out there?
I mean, I've been doing my thing.
I'm not gonna put myself on blast like here we go, but I've been out here.
I mean, my activity is a little bit more illegal, so I gotta kind of not mention as much. But
a little more illegal. This guy.
But yeah, I've been all right.
I guess you can say I've been handling life pretty well. Nah, but yeah, I'm just happy to be back over here, man, because this is a good distraction. It's a good therapy for me.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? It's always a good time. So let's get into the show, man. Let's get back into the show. Before we get going, make sure you follow us on the social media pages at the JVaz Show at Mr Neva Die. And we got Anna Mvze coming up after these topics we're gonna hit. We'll have Anna Mvze join the show. We're gonna talk about domestic violence. We're gonna talk about her latest project, music videos, possibly moving to Texas. I think she's still out here. And we recorded this shit 3 weeks ago. Shouts out to Anna Mvze. And a lot of other cool shit. So make sure you guys stay tuned in for that. Let's get it going. What you got, Mr. Neva Die?
Man, I just want to say first off that we just be having fun here. We be doing our thug thizzle, you know what I'm saying? We be sipping a little bit, talking shit.
A little bit.
And we just be running through this. So if we mess up some things, we apologize. Maybe we don't apologize, but we gonna mess up because JVaz ain't no cutting or none of that. He's like, let's run through it.
Well,
you know, ain't no editing. So
the thing is, it's not, I feel like it's better to have this unedited, uncut, and what's the word? Unscripted project that we're doing with the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Because once we get too scripted, it becomes a job for us and it's not as fun.
Yeah.
And then it takes away from what people are enjoying, which is the random shenanigans in the middle of the topics. So yeah, I do apologize in a way. And I say in a way because I don't feel like I'm wrong. When I dive into these topics, I don't have to mention a lot of the stuff that I mentioned, but I do just to show love. Yeah. And if in the mix of that I forget something, I apologize. It's not my intentions. I'm not involved in anything as far as what people may think I'm doing it on purpose or whatever. That's not me.
Yeah, we just having fun.
We're just having a good time, trying to show people love, and it's genuine. You know what I mean? And if you don't take it that way, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna, spend more than a day getting ready for the show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a legit job for me. This is fun, and I love showing love, and we're gonna keep it like that. But let's keep the show rolling. What we got,
man? And thanks for everybody that's been showing love, sending music. JVaz put me on his bio as everybody send me music. I don't know how I got that job.
It was not on my job description.
But for real, like, I just wanted to talk to artists about kind of like etiquette when you sending people music. And this is important for like DJs or anything. Like, don't just send somebody something and don't say anything. Like, try to network with a person. Like,
suck my dick a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kiss my ass a little bit.
That's not what I'm saying at all. But no, like, let the person know about the song and stuff like that. Song name, features, producer. Like, don't just send somebody something, and because then you don't even know, like. You know how everybody be sending blasts through DMs.
Yeah.
So like, is he this person sending it to everybody, or are they sending it just to me? Like, just try to network with people and talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I also do want to say, sometimes we get. I know if I get a lot of messages, I know you get a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes I might miss your message. Not that I'm ignoring you.
Yeah.
But I do take breaks from the music, from the podcast page. For example, on the weekends, if you text me on the weekends, I'm not gonna reply. That's a completely different phone number, and I try to make the weekends my personal life. So if you text me, I'm not gonna get it. My Instagram posts on my a podcast page, also on the business phone. So if you send me a message on the weekend or past 8 p.m., I'm not gonna reply just because I do have a life and I like it that way. So I apologize. Don't think I'm ignoring you. It's just, you don't want your manager calling you at 7 p.m. at night or the weekend when you're off. And I don't want you to message me either. So I'm just saying that because I know sometimes people be like, hey, I sent you a message, you haven't checked it.
Yeah.
Well, you sent it on Saturday, bro. It's Sunday, so I probably won't check till Monday.
Yeah.
And you sending 4 of the same message is also not going to help because it's still Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate y'all sending the music, but like Never Die said, just let us know what you want us. You want us to talk about the project? You want us to just check it out? You want to get feedback? What's the end game? What's the purpose here?
Like for example, I had this artist from Indonesia named A-Box. He sent me this video called TTYL. Like, he don't even speak English, but he still got on Google Translate, and like, he told me about the video, how like his car broke down, and he was talking about his divorce with his wife, and the broke down car was his wife, and then a new girl picks him up in a new car. So I mean, it was a whole concept, and he had a whole conversation, and he don't even speak English. So I was like, man, I'm gonna shout him out and mention him, because he took the effort to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So
not for real. Yeah. So shouts out to TikTok. What's his name?
A-Box.
A-Box?
Yeah, A-Box from Indonesia.
Shouts out to all the Indonesian listeners. The whole all
Texas Underground
all
Radar.
2 of you guys out there.
Hey, we international, baby.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know what's wild? Like 30% of our viewership comes from Sweden. Shouts out to y'all.
Man, that's dope.
Fuck with y'all.
I know Germany fucks with a lot of Texas music. Like, there's a lot of international countries that fuck with Texas music. So I mean, that's all we trying to do here, man. Help spread the culture, trying to let everybody eat, man. That's all we trying to do, and have a good time while we do it. So don't make this not fun for us.
Hey, cause I'll start a fucking different podcast. This is my 3rd fucking podcast. I have plenty of bullshit names. I have the Buffet Boys, the JVaz Show, Texas Underground Radar. I have 2 Guys 1 Pod. Like the whole 2 girls 1 cup. I have plenty of bullshit I can come up with.
That is a nastiest video I ever seen.
It is. And I can easily just start a different podcast and not talk about music. But I love music. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want me to talking about you on the show, I just want to talk about you on the show. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it going.
Let's see, what do we got, man? Shout out to that boy Jay the Drink Leo. I ran into him at the weigh-in for the Mexican Connected and G Love.
Yeah.
That boy real cool, man. Spent some time with him.
Jay the Drink Leo from Midland, Texas.
The weigh-in was real dope. Shout out to that boy K Brock that won.
Hold on, who's all fighting on Saturday? It's G Love, Mexican Connected, and there's another fight.
By the time this come out, the fight already gonna be.
It's all good. We'll have clips of it. We'll be able to put that shit on here.
Man, and Young and B fighting, but I can't remember who he fighting. Oh, Lima Time. So
it's only 2 fights.
Yeah.
How many rounds?
That I'm not sure.
Okay, cool.
Usually G Love get him out by the second round.
Ooh, G Love. Early predictions. Who wins? In what round?
G Love, third round.
G Love. I want to say it's gonna last about 5 rounds because I feel like Mexican Connected. She be playing soccer and shit.
Yeah.
So she can last a little bit longer.
Yeah. I mean, she athletic.
Huh?
Mexican Connected athletic.
Oh, I'm like athletic. What the fuck? What's wrong with her, bro? Why are you fighting a handicap? Fuck. Nah, let's go. What we got? So, you know, top of the list, man. I'm gonna give a big shout out to my boy S.A. Partner, man. It's a little bit late. The review's a little bit late, bro. We apologize. He actually sent us his album the week before it dropped.
Yeah.
And we were able to check it out. But, you know, because of, you know, everything that's been going on in you know, outside of the industry and then in our personal lives. So I'm talking about myself. We haven't been able to record, but here we are. But S.A. Partner dropped a new album called Emotional Roller Coaster times...
X.
Fuck. Hey, don't get mad at me, bro.
Emotional Roller Coaster X. Or is it 10? Is that like the Roman numeral 10?
Roman noodles. Could be. It could be. You know what? Shouts out to S.A. Partner, though. It was a dope-ass project.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It has about fucking, like 20 fucking songs it felt like? But
and you already know his beats fire.
His beats are fire. And I told him, I said, hey, I love this project because it's literally an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel sad. It makes you be at the club. But yeah, it's called Emotional Roller Coaster X. So it could be 10. You know what I'm saying? Available on all streaming services. You know what I mean? And the project does have 17 tracks. Right off the bat, there's a track called Get the Burp. Brr, brr. I was like, it sounds weird as fuck trying to say it. Like, you get the brr, brr. That bitch jam. The beat, the delivery, you know.
Yeah, boy got some lyrics, man.
I don't think there's a track on here that I don't like.
Yeah.
But
I like his harmonizing tracks a lot. I mean, I be in my feelings, so, and he be spitting that real ass shit, man, for real.
My boy hurt. My boy hurt. All the signs are there.
But like Fake Love, like that shit's real bluesy. That shit dope as fuck. Don't Love My Heart. That shit hard as fuck. Why I Ain't Listen. Keep My Name with Big Pokey. That whole
Keep My Name,
yeah. He got a lot of big features on that Project Pat, Jim Jones, Big Pokey.
Yeah, a lot of good features on there. Killer Instinct's also another one.
Yeah.
Don't Love My Heart No More. That was also.
See, I'm glad it came out on streaming services first because we got a different track listing. So I was gonna say something about the track listing, but I'm glad I got to see it on streaming services.
Actual, yeah. Oh yeah, but shouts out to S.A. Partner, man. If you haven't done so, make sure you check out his
exclusive for real.
His latest project called Emotional Roller Coaster X. It's available on all streaming services. And it's S.A. Partner. Make sure you guys stream that and let us know which is your favorite track. What else we got? Never Die.
You got an artist of the week this week, JVaz? I mean, it's not an artist of the week. He said no.
like that GIF, the Bugs Bunny GIF? No. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't. Told y'all I was out here fucking up. Nah. So this week, I don't want to pick just an artist of the week. Mm-hmm. I want to pick a female. I'm just kidding. Here we go again with the bullshit. No, actually, I want to pick a producer in Houston that's been killing it, man. They just released a list of producers, and he made the top 10. I think they had him at number 5, which I think he should be higher.
Yep, I agree.
And the reason I was considering him,
I've almost thought about doing him as my artist of the week too.
You were doing him, okay?
Artist of the week.
Do what you want,
artist
bro.
Of the week.
I'm just here to pick artists.
But I agree with you. I know what I saw it too.
And everywhere. Every event you go to Houston and these artists perform,
yep, his songs.
You hear his tag on there. You hear. Shouts out to Ashley.
See, we haven't even talked about this, and I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about Sauce. I'm gonna fuck you up. No, I'm talking about the one and only, the Northside guy, the Northside king, fucking
SlowLife.
producer, SlowLife music.
Yeah.
You know, I think he deserves to be considered artist of the week because again, every event you go to, you know what I'm saying, that night, I'm sure the event you were at and I was on the opposite side of town, they played at least 5 beats that had his tag on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's at every event you go to.
Yep.
He's a humble ass dude, very talented. I saw him create a beat out of scrap within like fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
During the podcast while he was getting interviewed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's talented as fuck. That sparked the interest. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make him an artist of the week.
But don't get it twisted. He can rap and sing and all that too.
He can. At first, I was like, is that really him? Because, you know, when you talk to him, he don't really sound how he sounds on the music. You know what I'm saying? He's very, you know, jokingly and his just doesn't sound like it. But he can rap and everything. He can do it all. He can do it all. Shouts out to my boy SlowLife Music.
Yeah, one of the most talented people I met, for real. Shout out to the boy SlowLife.
If you haven't done so, make sure you check out. And if you're an artist looking for some hot ass beats, hit up SlowLife Music. That's actually SlowLife 713. You can find his Instagram on the description of the podcast.
Yeah.
So that is my artist of the week.
Already. And then let's go into some videos at Rapid Rick, What It Do, Freestyle 6, Rich Greedy, and Certified.
Rapid Rick. Shouts out to the boy DJ Rapid Rick. We appreciate you tuning in, bro. Sending us this track. I really fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did too, man. Rich Greedy on fire right now, man.
Ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rich
man.
Greedy killing it.
I really wish we can get a lot of this DJ shit back. You know what I'm saying? Where maybe Rick can put out a whole fucking 16-track project again, and you know what I'm saying? Because for a while, you know,
missing mixtapes, bro.
Yeah, that's something we're missing, man. Something we might be able to bring that shit back
already.
You know what I'm saying? We might bring that shit back. I don't know, but I think we're really missing that, man. Just hearing people have their own raps on you know, mainstream beats and shit, and then just mixtape shit. That'll be dope.
Should we put it out there? Are we looking for a DJ?
Have we found a DJ? You know what I'm saying? You don't know. We don't,
DJ JVaz.
DJ JVaz in the mix. Yeah. Nah, but how do you feel about the track?
Man, it's dope. Man, like I said, Rich Greedy on fire, and then bringing San Antonio and Austin together is dope.
That's dope.
Man, and you know, Rapper Rick, he was on fire with the What It Do mixtapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouts out DJ Rapid Rick, man.
Shout out to Austin. Shout out to San Antonio. Hopefully you can get that shit going again, my brother, and bring that shit back to the industry that is much needed right now. Facts. And then checked out Chop the Father, Stella Getty, produced by Bad Child. You had sent me that. That was a dope ass track.
Okay, so it's been a while since I've listened to these. This is their very lyrical one, right?
Yeah.
Chop the Father, yes. Okay, so he sent this track about 3 weeks ago, you know, and I checked it out and I was like, dude, we got to talk about it.
Yeah.
So I sent it to you and I was like, hey, check it out. I really fuck with it. Very lyrical.
It reminded me of like a late 90s vibe, very East Coastish, but very lyrical, man. Bad Child. The crazy thing is I just ran into Bad Child the night before you had sent it to me.
Yeah.
At a studio. So, and then
yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah, and the track is dope, man.
It's a dope ass track.
Yeah, I love that throwback sound, but it's not like throwback. It's new style, but throwback. That mixture, you know what I'm saying?
That dropped on May 14th.
Yeah.
Stella Getty, Chop the Father, produced by Bad Child. Check it out on all streaming services, I believe. We checked it out on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's available on all streaming services. Here I go, not doing my due diligence again. God damn it, JVaz.
You fired.
You
fired, I'm fired because you don't want to do his podcast. So.
Fired. Remember the producer? Sci-Fi, what was the producer that had that intro to his beats?
I don't know.
Fire. Like in 2006, 2007. Damn.
I don't know.
Damn, I feel old.
I only listen to Lab Rap.
Damn.
Okay. Carlos Slim, $1 billion. You had sent me that track too. That was real dope.
Oh man, so I'll let you get your, tell us how you feel about it.
Man, I mean, it was dope. Homeboy was spitting. The production was dope. It was a dope track.
Yeah. Carlos Slim. On a previous podcast, I talked about an artist that I wasn't really feeling, and I said I was going to look into their music so I can tell them maybe it was just the song they were listening to. And the reason I said that is because when I first was introduced to Carlos Slim, I was not impressed on that one song that I heard he was featured on, and I was kind of like, I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who this Carlos Slim guy is, but I don't fuck with it.
Yo.
However, somebody's told me to check it out. Whenever I was asking, hey, who's dropping this week? Somebody said May 16th. $1 billion by Carlos Slim. That motherfucker dope.
Yeah.
So I take back all the negative shit I said. I take it back. Carlos Slim is actually dope. He was very lyrical on that track. I mean, I felt like just like anything else, he might have had a bad day when he wrote the other verse, or maybe it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that it was a bad verse, but maybe it just wasn't my kind of vibe. But I do take back anything I said about Carlos Slim. He is a dope artist.
Yeah.
Billion Bucks is definitely
JVaz
a dope
don't play
track.
with his music. He likes that lyrical music.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel
I've
something.
noticed that. I've noticed
I
that.
want to feel something.
Yeah.
I want to be able to play it back if I'm in a certain type of mood.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's what's helping. I keep going back to Mexican rap, right? Spanish rap. That's what's helping that scene so much. To have these artists tell a story where, whether, you know, you have like, I just went to the Head of Yankees at the House of Blues. And you listen to his music and he's not just sitting, not once does he talk about cars, bro. He doesn't mention cars. Just think about that. Think how big that is. He doesn't mention how rich he is. He just talks about, he tells a story in a cool way where people can relate and want to listen to it. He'll talk about love. He'll talk about daily struggles. He'll talk about losing his dad. Then he'll come back door again with another love song about being heartbroken, but rap. And it's not R&B, it's just rap.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're missing. So when I hear people like Carlos Slim on this track where it was lyrical, I fuck with it. And I got to give him props because that's the shit that I like listening to.
It's like that real life music.
Yeah, man. May 13th, Tillo and JR, that's J with 2 Y's. Big things. Shouts out to Tillo and JR. I was introduced to them at the House of Blue, the Foundation Room. They performed for one of the Athena's concerts she had.
Dope.
Can't remember which one it was, but them dudes can put on a show. They're on that bitch dancing and shit, and you know what I'm saying? And Tillo's a little heavier looking dude, but he was in that bitch dancing, making it look easy.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? That's really how I fucked up my thumb. I was like, if Tillo can do it, I can do it. I could not do it. I could not
do it.
Nah, but Big Things was a dope ass track. And yeah, them boys, they make a good duo, man. I really like their music as a whole, and that track that was sent to us as well. Big Things. The music video now available on YouTube. What you think about it? Never Die?
I ain't checked it out. You didn't send me that one.
This fucking guy.
But I did check out FNF Chapo for Slaughterhouse ENT. They had sent me some of his music. I really fuck with SRT Street Risk Taker. That hoe was hard. I sent it to you too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. We go act like he ain't see it.
I didn't watch it. Can't even get mad at you for not. I haven't watched it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't watched it.
And
check it out.
I mean, he's dope. He on that trap shit. The only thing I'd say is he sound a little bit like Young Easy.
Okay. Yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he gonna grow into his style. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope. It's some dope ass trap shit.
And I don't think that's a bad thing either. Because you know, Young Easy is a dope ass artist, but you want to separate yourself from you want to avoid being compared to Young Easy. There was another artist out there. I remember when he came out, he reminded me a lot of GT Garza, and I was like, this dude is dope, but he sounds too much like GT Garza.
Yeah.
And in the long run, that's gonna hurt you. Yeah. But shouts out to him. What was his name?
FNF Chapo.
FNF.
Yeah.
Chapo. Yeah,
from Slaughterhouse ENT.
That was a dope ass video. We saw it that when we had Anna Mvze actually.
Yeah. Today.
Yeah. It's crazy because when I took the break, I went to go get a haircut, a fucking change and shit. 'Cause, the hair was on my shirt. But yeah. News coming out of Dallas. It's a little bit late in news, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to give a big shout out to Will Instrumentals. Will Instrumentals went gold, man. That was pretty fucking big. Shouts out to everybody out there in Dallas. I can't remember if he's Dallas or Fort Worth, but he's from out there.
I think he's from Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, right?
I think, but I'm not sure.
I fuck with Will Instrumentals heavy, man. He produced a lot of my beats when I was rapping back in the day. So I got a lot of beats from him. So I'm just happy that that he's out here.
What did he go with? A single or album?
You're like a female, bro. Why can't you just let it go? Why you gotta ask me the hard questions?
Okay, shout out to Will Instrumentals for go.
No, it was a single. It was a single. It was a single he wouldn't go with. Can't remember the name of it. So thank you for putting me on blast.
Shout out to XB Valentine just released Double Up featuring Crystal Poppin'.
How you feel about it?
It's dope. I think that's my favorite verse I've heard XB Valentine wreck.
Yeah.
She wrecked that hoe.
Yeah. What else you got? As far as the song. So
that's it? Yeah, that's it.
See, I always feel like I'm extra because I give all this unnecessary comments. First, I want to say.
No, that's good, bro.
XB.
We need that.
You know what I'm saying? XB, I'm like in love with XB. And I mean this in a non like sexual relationship way. Before this shit gets taken out of context. I love XB, man, as a person. She's dope as fuck. I've been supporting her ever since I met her. And when I heard this song, I was like, bro, she fucking killed it. She fucking like I love you, Crystal. Fucking love you, Crystal. But I personally feel like she outdid Crystal Poppin' on that track.
Facts.
And
I'm glad you said it, so I didn't have to say it.
Damn, I go looking like the asshole again. But no, again, not saying Crystal didn't kill it, because Crystal did her thing. I love Crystal being
but
a little.
XB went fucking nuts on,
man.
on that hoe.
And Crystal got loose and shit with it too. Like you can. One thing that I'm really appreciating about Crystal Poppin' these last couple of tracks, I really feel like Crystal Poppin' found out who Crystal Poppin' is.
Yeah.
Like that track she did with the Deanda, Paula Deanda. A lot of people liked it. It was good for her. I didn't like it because I felt like that wasn't Crystal Poppin'.
Yeah, same.
And like she did 32 Flavors, I think it was called. And this one recently, and I feel like this is who she is. Like she's this swaggy female rapper that is lyrical yet swaggy. And then I like that. I love that you got Ratchet on the music video. I love that. No, but yeah, man, shouts out to both of them. They're both doing their thing. They're both making a lot of noise right now.
Facts, man. I love to see artists collaborating, doing their thing.
For sure, because it's not a competition. We in this shit together. We're all in the same boat.
Let's all
build
together. We can't
let this boat sink. You know what I'm saying? We got to help each other out. So shouts out to XB and Crystal Poppin'. Make sure you check both of them out. They got a lot of dope-ass tracks. And new single just dropped. The music video just dropped actually today, right? Today's Thursday?
Yeah.
Today's Thursday, yeah. That new single, what was it called?
Double Up.
Double Up. Yeah, so shouts out to them. Make sure you guys check that out on YouTube and all other streaming services.
And then shout out to G Love Act Hurt. 10K views in 10 days. First video off the album. Doing a thing.
Not to be biased or anything. You know what I'm saying? But Act Hurt was probably one of my favorite tracks of the project. So
really?
I love the fact she dropped this video. I appreciate them, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all cannot see me on the video because
actually I think we did invite you to do behind the scenes.
I see how people do me. This is why I stopped going to places. They don't invite Julio. They invite JVaz. Hey, you want to do behind the scenes? You want to do media?
Bro, you said if you shoot a video, invite me to do behind the scenes. So I invited you to do behind the scenes.
Nah, I'm tired of showing up to the media. I just want to show up and be cool. I got a lot of cool shirts.
He want to eat edibles and drink and dislocate thumbs.
Dislocate thumbs, wear Selena shirts, all that cool shit.
That's why you asked me to be doing media.
For real, because I sure as hell don't drink when I do media. Act Hurt was one of my favorite tracks, man, just because I love the idea of people really act hurt when they stop fucking with you, and the moment you stop fucking with them right back, people do act hurt. And the whole, I bring a table to the table. Yeah. I don't need you. Like I love it. I
carry
love
all you motherfuckers down my back hurt.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how my knees feel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did fuck up my knee too. Shouts out to G-Love, man. If you haven't done so, make sure you check out her latest project called All Sides of Me. And she's got a fight coming up. Actually, by the time you see this, let me put you a little clip right here. If G-Love knocked anybody out, you're going to see a clip right here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shouts out to G-Love. Act Hurt is a dope-ass track, dope-ass video, dope-ass visual. So make sure you guys check that out and add to those 10,000 plays on YouTube and all other streaming services as well. Let's go.
And then next, I want to go ahead and do my Artist of the Week, and we're going to take this outside of Houston for the first time. Shout out to my boy Boss Vegas out of Dallas. Man, you might have seen him Season 4 of Ozark, Season 3 of Queen of the South. He dropped his new single, Luca Magic. His new album, Parkland Baby, is coming soon. Man, he just been doing his thing, doing a bunch of shows. Every Tuesday, he's going to be at Dave & Buster's, hosting with DJ Sprinkles and DJ Reeve. He performed at Unforgiven Live, the big show in Fort Worth, the Dope House OG show on Cinco de Mayo with Juan Gotti and Rashid, and he's coming to Houston for the Bazaar from D12 show thrown by Mo Hustle here in Houston, June 25th.
June 25th.
So he been doing his thing, man. So I've been watching him. So I had to make him my Artist of the Week, man, because it's about Texas, it ain't just about Houston. So we gotta reach out to other cities and show love and Let everybody know they on our radar.
Are you taking shots at me for not, you know what I'm saying, for only peeking?
I mean, I give you props, bro. You did a producer.
I just like it.
We switching it up. You know what I'm saying?
Because, I did pick a female from Austin. You know? Yeah, shouts out to him. I need to check him out. I need to get familiar with him.
Already. He used to be in a group called Exodus back in the day. And there was some pioneer rap group over there in Dallas. So, yeah. And then he went solo and been doing his thing. He been acting and all kinds of things.
That's dope. Shouts out to him. And then shouts out to my other beautiful lady from Austin, Texas. Miss Gold just dropped her video 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't checked that out yet.
Take a Shot. And it's pretty fucking sexy.
Already?
Yeah. Not biased at all. You can catch Miss Gold performing at the G-Love event. I might take the camera. I might record some of this shit. I don't know. I might record it. I don't know.
You need to, bro. You need to, so we can stop thugging out here in these streets.
Well, I'm not gonna drink. That's for sure. I'll take my camera and I'll do my thing and whatnot. But shouts out to Miss Gold. Take a Shot is the new single, the new music video, the new visual she dropped 2 days ago, which was like Tuesday, I believe she dropped it. Make sure you guys check that out on YouTube and all other streaming services as well. What else we got, bro? We missing anything?
What happened? What happened to Pinterest? Got an update for us?
Oh man, I don't know how to tell y'all this. I forgot all about it.
Why? You told me that you had something. Wait, no, he didn't.
I did not. Damn, I was about to say, damn, I've been fucked up that long?
Yeah.
No, actually, what happened to Pinterest, I think I said this on the last episode, so I'm sound like a real piece of shit. But last time I heard is I believe she's in Austin as well. I don't think she's active anymore. I'm gonna reach out to homeboy I still got his email. He sent me an email a while back saying, he was on the same label as Pinterest. I'm gonna reach out and see if he knows what's up. But we do got an update on Powder. You want to give him an update on Powder?
Nope.
Oh, okay, cool. Just trying to.
Hey, but so somebody said they do want to hear about that boy X. So I'm gonna try to find out.
Oh yeah, shouts out to the person that dropped that comment. They want to know about what happened to that boy X.
So I'm gonna try to work on that and see what I can make happen.
You don't know what happened to boy X?
I mean, I ain't talked to him in a minute.
I try to have him on the podcast. A couple of them reached out after I had C's on the podcast, and for one way or another, he's not even on my friends list anymore on Facebook. I don't know if I just spam the shit out of his Facebook. Because if you follow me on Facebook, you should know it is not the JVaz show. It's Julio, and it's like dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shouts out to that boy X, man. Hopefully we get, hopefully you can get some info on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig in, see what I can find out. And then last but not least, we got the Texas OG Classic album. This week I'm gonna do Lifestyle, Mob Style Figures from Salty Water Records. And the main reason I picked this album, because of course it's a great album, but it's the one that you can find on streaming services. Shout out to Pancho V and Tommy G. Man, them boys were killing it back in the game with Latium Records, Salty Water Records, Galveston Representatives. That album was dope. They had Chances on there, One in a Million featuring Powder.
One in a Million.
Nasty Girl, Just a Friend, $1 Million Stars featuring Chalk Stilly. Some Girls featuring SPM.
Go ahead.
Man, them boys was just killing it, man.
What happened to Chalk Stilly?
Man, I don't know.
Dang, we got two What Happens to in 1 week.
We're going to have to dig into that too and see what happened.
What happened to Texas T?
I don't know.
Damn, we have 3. What happened to... Like, damn, shut up. Save some of these for next week.
Man, but them boys were killing them back in the day. Poncho V and Tommy G.
I wonder if they're still cool.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither. I was just...
Hey, but I gotta shout them boys out for real, because on Latin Legacy Under Surveillance, you remember in the booklets, the shout outs, that shit was so big back in the day, and them boys shouted us out on Latin Embassy. So,
that's dope.
Yeah, so shout out to them boys, man.
Shout out to Tommy G, Pancho V.
That's one of them moments where you feel like you make it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually have both of them on my Facebook, man. I believe both of them are into real estate, and they're doing pretty good for themselves. I don't believe... Maybe Tommy G was the latest one that was active, doing music. 'Cause I know Pancho V, when he got out, he did a couple songs. The last one I remember was called like Google Me or some shit like that. But I know he's deep into real estate now, and
he was on Shadow's album, Tommy G, and we had him on the Island Spring Break Bash virtual concert. Yeah, he did a performance.
But I believe he's in, I don't know if he's still active. So we gonna hit him up, man. I've been trying to get one of them boys on here, man. Cause I did grow up a fan of them. I grew up a fan of them, and this is not no instigating shit. We're gonna leave any questions like that alone, so don't even suggest them.
Yeah.
This is more of just like, hey, let's talk about Salty Water when Salty Water was what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Man, their style was such a good mix too, because Pancho V had kind of like that commercial, catchy flow, and then Tommy G had the lyrical flow, so they like meshed perfect. Yeah. That was a dope ass group. Lifestyle.
It was Lifestyle, man. Shouts out to them boys.
Texas OG classic album, man. Mob Style Figures. Y'all check that out.
Style Figures. Cool. We got anything else, Mr. Never Die?
Let's pull up Anna Mvze. See what you talking about.
That's all we got for today. Before we let you guys go, we got a dope ass interview coming right up with Anna Mvze. Once again, make sure you follow us on all social media pages at the JVaz Show and Mr. Never Die. Send us all your suggestions. Send your music to Mr. Never Die. You can send them to me too, I guess.
He said, I guess.
I guess. I'm supposed to be at the this Saturday. I'm supposed to be at the
fight night.
Supposed to be at the fight night. I got a flyer of somewhere else I'm supposed to be at too. I have a couple things coming up this weekend, but like always, I might make it to some things. I might not make it to others because, you know what I'm saying, I'm exclusive. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm at the Loud Radio Press Junket.
Highest bidder.
Yeah. 97.9 The Box and Loud Music presents Loud Radio Press Junket, June 4th and 5th, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. The hottest 50 radio and podcasts will be in the building. You know what I'm saying? Just happen to be one of them. You know, what can I say? Donnie Houston will be in there, 97.9, Pandora Radio, the JVaz Show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be, you know, networking with artists, networking with each other. So we might be having some new stuff coming out and whatnot. Shouts out to Hustle Town Network. We should be collabing with them here pretty soon as well. Yeah. And yeah, let's get into this interview with Anna Mvze. Once again, I'm JVaz.
And your boy Never Die.
And you're watching the Texas Underground Radar coming right up.
Yeah.
From the East Coast.
Anna
Mvze. Let's go. And joining us now from Washington, D.C., the one, the only, a friend of the show. We've had you now, 3 times? We had her on the phone first time, then we had her on the studio the second time, and we're back on the Texas Underground Radar. We are joined by
Anna motherfucking Mvze. Hey. I'm back as a blonde now. What's good? What's really good?
East Coast represent, dog.
Got the East Coast in the house. Anna, how you doing? How you feeling?
You know, I'm feeling great. To be honest, I'm very happy. You know, some of that is due to a couple of Mexican candies. It's my first time trying it, and it's really, really good. I love it. You know,
y'all don't have Mexicans out there on the East Coast where you from?
No, we have a bit of everybody out there. Majority is like Salvadorans or Dominicans and stuff like that. But I see that the Mexican culture here is like very heavy. So
yeah.
What are you?
Pretty dope. I'm Peruvian.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Come on, Never Die. Do your research.
Chill.
Oh shit.
So what you doing in Texas?
I'm doing a lot. So I'm out here just doing a bunch of shows. I got booked for the Queen of the South to be one of their guest judges and to, you know, open up the show with a performance. So I did that. Dope. I also linked up with Infamous Tex with 97.9 The Box, G-Man, Hustle Town Network, and that was pretty cool too. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, you know, over the years, I've been in and out of Texas, and every time I come down here, the Southern hospitality is insane. Like, y'all are so nice, and it's just crazy to see how many people were, like, reaching out to me, saying, like, hey, what's up, let's link, da-da-da-da-da. Like, it's beautiful. I love it down here.
I saw that. I was like, are we ever going to be able to link up with Anna Mvze? She's so damn busy right now.
No,
I'm like, she's all over the place.
For real. It's crazy. Like, the past few days, we've been busy as hell, from, like, doing music videos to interviews to doing performances. And I think today was the only day that I had some downtime, for real. So it was nice to actually enjoy the city a little bit, you know, because in doing so much, like, running around, I don't really get to enjoy, like, everything going on. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the most you've been? Well,
yeah, the longest.
The longest?
This is definitely the longest that I've been out here. Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, when you were with Street Signs, you weren't really living out here?
No, I wasn't living. I was just doing like a bunch of back and forth, and I would like come out here for a good like maybe 5 days or stuff like that. But this time I've been out here for a full week and a half. So.
Yeah, I definitely heard the buzz when you were coming.
Show your face.
Yeah.
I'm new checking out your music. I've heard of you before. I've seen you a lot. Like JVaz will post you, Smooth Vega,
Yeah, that's the
Clever.
Fuck
A whole
yeah.
bunch of people will be posting you. So this time I really saw a bunch of people posting you. So I want to check out the music. I checked out the new album TTYL, and it's very, very dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, that caught me by surprise too. You know, because I've been in and out of Houston for like a while, but years ago when I was signed to an independent label from here, we're not going to say no names.
Hashtag no free promos.
But, you know, it's crazy to see how people still know who I am and they still show me so much love. And I think that's beautiful. You know?
Is this your first album?
This one, this is an EP. It's not my first EP, but it's definitely, in my opinion, my favorite one. Just because I'm very transparent and I'm very open about all the things that I went through within that past year.
Because there is a special meaning behind this album, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Can you talk about it?
We can definitely talk about it if you ask the right questions.
Well,
He's like,
I mean, I watched the video. Don't forget to mention.
Right.
So, I mean, that has a lot to do with it, correct?
Yeah. Nah, it's crazy because when I worked on TTYL, so majority of those songs I wrote more than a year ago about, and that was before I had planned to move out to Texas. I was living out in Fort Worth, Texas for a few months. I was out there like on some music stuff and things like that. Unfortunately, I went through some really tough shit, and I had to go back to the DMV where I'm from just to kind of like, you know, protect my peace and figure out what I wanted to do and stuff like that. So tracks 1 through 6 were songs that I have done before I left to Texas, and that was back in September. So when I came back, and given what I went through, you know, I wanted to think about like, all right, well, what am I going to do next musically? And I didn't know. And at first, like, to be honest, I didn't even know if I was going to continue doing music.
Really?
Yeah, like I was like on the verge of giving up, you know, but I knew I wanted to tell my story. And as I was opening up to my, you know, my fans and letting them know what was going on with me, and they could kind of tell already, it was crazy to me to see how many of us go through the same thing, and that's domestic violence, you know, and it's not just directed towards women, but to men as well.
Yeah, fact.
And it really breaks my heart to see that, because there's so many of us, and a lot of us suffer in silence too. There's nobody really out here that's speaking on that.
Especially when there's kids involved.
Exactly, you know, and so don't forget to mention, which is the last song on that EP, it was literally one of the hardest records I've ever had to do. It was very detailed. It was very, very vulnerable, very transparent, but I knew it was necessary, not just for me, because at this point, it's no longer my story.
Yeah.
It's our story. It's all of us, because we're all going through that. So
And that's part of being an artist, telling that story so that way other people can understand and feel and know they're not alone.
Yeah, nah, I believe that 100%. You know, God gave me this gift, this platform to be able to tell my story and to inspire others. You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy even seeing the reaction from the audience, like seeing how much it's helped them. And you know, although I'm helping them, in a sense, they're helping me too, because this is still very fresh for me. Yeah. You know, it's very recent. So.
And the video is just like a movie, man.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to that boy Super P. He put it down.
Shout out Super P it's crazy too, because so when I went back to DC in November, I was completely isolated. I didn't go out. I didn't want to link with nobody, and I was on IG Live one day, and he just happened to be on there too, and he was like, hey, let's shoot. And he had no idea what I had went through at all. And so I was like, all right, cool. So we go and shoot, and he noticed like there was something wrong with me. Like, he's known me for like a few years now, and he's always known me to be very, you know, happy, very hype and stuff. And so when we linked up the first time to shoot, I was like out of it. I wasn't myself. I was always like looking down and things like that. And, you know, he was like, yo, are you okay? You know, and it took me a while to even tell him and to tell even my family what I had went through, you know, because it's almost embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing.
You know? But yeah, nah, shout out to Super P because he was really able to capture my emotions, not only just in that video, but also the pictures that we took beforehand as well. Like he took the picture of the cover art for TTYL. And when I seen that, and that was like back in December, like early December, I seen that, I was like, that's the cover art. I don't know for what, but that's it. Because you could feel, you know, the feeling behind it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Something you mentioned, and you know, I've known you for a year, like in person, but you know, we've kept in touch for the last 3 years, I believe, around that. And first, I want to say sorry about what you went through, because first, when you know, when you came out and spoke about it, I was in shock because I just didn't expect that.
Thanks.
You know, it was kind of like, that's shitty.
Yeah.
That's shitty. And that's why when I did something the other day, I felt like I needed to tell you what I was about to do, just because I don't want to say too much,
No,
but you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But anyways, so
Right.
you know, I was talking to my girl at the time, and we slightly discussed it, where it was kind of like we knew something was wrong, but we didn't know, obviously. But then when you came out and spoke about it and you started doing your TikTok videos and bringing attention to it, it was like, see, this is why TikTok, I know a lot of people talk trash on TikTok because they think it's all TikTok is dancing and all this other crap.
Yeah.
But to be able to get that message across and have other people relate to what you're going through, you know,
Absolutely.
it's yeah, it hurts us when we're going through it, but it's nice to see that we're having an effect and we're delivering that message to say, hey, it's okay to speak on it. Like, you're not the only person going through this.
Very courageous.
You know what I mean?
for real.
So not just your music, but to be able to use your platforms to get that
Right.
across, that's pretty dope. How much did TikTok influence you to be able to open up and
A
bring
lot. A
the story
lot.
to life?
A lot. And it's crazy because before then I wasn't even on TikTok like that. I was still trying to figure it out. I didn't really understand it. But it was just one of those moments where it started off with me just recording a video of myself, talking to myself, like reassuring me, you know, and I just decided to upload it. And that was just one of the videos that had went viral. You know, it started picking up, and that's when everybody started opening up about their stories and what they went through, and just seeing that was like, it made me feel like I wasn't alone. Because for a while when I was going through it, I was isolated from my family, from my friends, from everything that I knew. And I was being taught that this behavior was normal, that this is okay.
Yeah.
You know, and I had nobody to talk to about it, and I felt like nobody would understand. So to know that starting off with that one TikTok video, just me even touching on it a little bit, you know, to see that so many of us go through that, it was very helpful for me, and it helps me heal. And it still does, you know, like nowadays, like I go on TikTok live now, and it's literally like group therapy sessions. Like we're in the TikTok live and we're talking about our experiences and our feelings, and we're trying to help each other and motivate each other. And I think it's a beautiful thing, like what TikTok is, you know, to be able to push out that content to that market, you know, so that they can actually receive the message. And when the message is positive, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, outside of TikTok, I just feel like, you know, all these platforms, social media could be used for the right things. Like, obviously, we have our, like I was telling you in the last episode, I get on Facebook and all I do is post stupid shit. But you know, anything could be used like that, but also anything can be used in a positive way as well, you know?
Right.
And it's just a fact of wanting to put it out there. And I guess the timing, because like you said, it's probably easier now to speak on it, but I'm sure at the time, you know, it wasn't.
No,
It wasn't. And I don't even know what to say because I've never experienced it in my family. You know what I mean? Like you know, thankfully my dad wasn't like that. My brother was, but I didn't get to experience it.
Right.
It was more of my dad like having to go to Monterrey and check him. Hey, what the fuck you doing? Like this is. Oh, you want to hit somebody? Go to the fucking bar. Hit one person. And I bet you there's gonna be plenty of people to hit. And it's just hard to speak on it, I guess. Even though we know we didn't go through it, so I can only imagine
Well, thank you for everything that you've done for helping other people with your art.
No, of
and
course.
that's great to hear that other people have helped you as well.
Yeah.
Speaking on it.
Yeah, no, that's honestly what it's about, and I hope that, because I know my music video can be triggering to somebody, because it's still triggering to me. Like, it was triggering even shooting it. All of us had to take our breaks. And
yeah, you did a great job acting in that, for real.
It wasn't even, like, really acting for me, Like,
you were just living it, right?
Yeah, like, reliving it. But, hopefully this could be, like, a conversation starter, for everybody else, because a lot of people don't realize what they're going through when they're going through it. They think that it's normal, and
like
it's
you said,
not,
yeah.
and
especially that's like your first like serious relationship.
Absolutely. Like, I literally left my hometown, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was on like I'm dropping everything for this person, and when that person does nothing but be disrespectful and abusive, it's like, it's just crazy how much power that person has over you, and sometimes
mental abuse.
Once they get into your head,
and it sucks because sometimes like you end up feeling mad at yourself, and you end up feeling guilty, for allowing such behavior. Because I always say, like, you never think it's you until it is.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
On a brighter note, what kind of feedback are you getting overall from the project? Because I love the project because it gets to show the whole version of Anna Mvze. You sing, you rap, you throw Spanish words in there, and I'm a huge fan of versatility. And to be able to see you be able to express a message and at the same time be an entertainer, that's pretty fucking dope. But overall, what kind of feedback you've been getting on it?
Oh man, the feedback has been amazing. Like, better than ever almost. It's crazy, It's dope to see that people are actually taking the time to listen to my story from beginning to end, because like I said, when I came back home, I didn't even know that I was going to drop the EP, but then I was literally on some, well, if I do drop music, I'm going to like drop something new. I'm going to start from scratch, start over. But my producer, Mark Henry, was like, nah, like, you have great music. And I thought about it, and I was listening to it. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to tell my story, I'm going to tell it right. I'm going to tell it from beginning to end, because as much as people look at me like I'm Anna Mvze, like I'm up here, I'm still human at the end of the day. Yeah. Like, I still go through what I go through, and I want you to feel this, like, from beginning to end, how I got here to this point, and how I'm moving forward and healing from it, so that I can help y'all with y'all's journey too, As
a consumer, I was very happy that I saw so much hype behind you, and when I heard the project, it was even better than I expected.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was really dope. I love that, because there's so many people got hype behind them, and then you listen to them, and you're just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But when I heard your project, it was better than I expected.
Look at you!
I mean, there's a lot of people.
Charlemagne.
And I saw that you had posted something with Crystal Poppin' while you been in town.
Yeah.
So y'all get
two flavors. I called it 36 flavors in the last episode.
Y'all get a collab in or anything?
We definitely got a lot of dope things coming out
really?
very, very soon. I'm so excited. I met Crystal Poppin' a year ago, actually, when I was like on here too. And she's just an amazing person. And it's so refreshing to me to be able to be around other female rappers, female bosses, you know what I'm saying? And them want to be on some, let's collaborate, let's come together, because at the end of the day, we're a lot stronger together than we are apart. And it's so beautiful to find like-minded individuals and stuff, and it makes me very happy. She is such a sweetheart. I love her to death. I'm probably gonna see her this weekend.
I mean, we talk about it on the show all the time. Females killing it.
I see that.
Y'all killing it.
I see that. Even when I was judging at the event, Queen of the South, like, just to see how many female rappers were on the lineup, I was like, wow, this is impressive. It's beautiful to see the rise of it,
Yeah.
If you can critique the performance in a way of constructive criticism, what would be like a pointer or a tip you would give the ladies that were at the Queens of the South?
I think for the most part, a lot of them were really great performers. They definitely like demand respect, and I love that.
Yeah.
And it's very important. However, I do feel like a main thing is engaging, but engage with creativity. You know, like you want to engage with your fan base, and you want them to feel like when you go up there, it's not just, oh, I'm here, I'm rapping, but it's like you're giving them an experience, you know? Because, like, everybody's going through something when they step into that door. When they step into a venue, they step into a bar or a club, everybody got their, like, issues, life, personal stuff, you know? So when they're there, it's like, give them an experience. Inspire them. Like, make them feel something so that they can walk away brand new. You feel me? So I would definitely say that. Just, like, engage with your audience in a creative kind of way.
Yeah, I got to see you perform at the G Love and Mexican Connected weigh-in.
Oh, yes.
And you was definitely doing that. You was grabbing people in the crowd and rapping to them. And I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, nah, shout out Infamous Tex for having me on that show, because that was last minute. Like, he booked me last minute as soon as I got off the plane and stuff. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm down for it, because I even seen that on the flyer at the bottom, it had said that the proceeds will go towards domestic violence victims. And that just, it spoke to my heart, because that's beautiful to be able. The timing is insane. You know, it almost feels like it's meant to be. To be able to combine, you know, hip hop culture with positive causes. You know what I'm saying? It's really beautiful, and to be a part of that is like, it's amazing. You know. Yeah.
Speaking of G Love, is there any other collabs you got in?
Oh yeah, you know something. Mr Never Die. Mr Never Die. So I've been following G Love on IG for like about a month, right? And I remember following, and I follow a lot of people, but I normally, like, I'm very particular about who I follow. Yeah. And I followed her because I was like, yo, like, her energy is crazy. Like, I went through her page and heard her songs, and I was like, yo, her presence stands out. And that's very rare. You know, not even just in the female category, but like artistry, period. You know, she's very unique and she stands out. And so when Tex had hit me about performing at the show, and I seen the flyer and she was on it, I almost said no, because I was low-key intimidated. And normally I don't get intimidated by nobody, like, at all. You know, people look at me back home and, like, they get intimidated by me, like, oh no, that's Anna Mvze, and I would never understand it. But I get it now, because when I seen G Love perform, just like on videos and even in person, like, the energy is insane. Like, she demands, like, respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows how to control the crowd. And I was looking at her like, damn, you remind me of me. You make me want to pick my shit up a little bit. Like, damn. But I love that, because it's
dope
always
when you
good
get
to
that
have,
inspiration.
to have that kind of, like, friendly competition. Like, you know, to be around like-minded individuals that can help you become a better version of yourself. It's beautiful.
Iron sharpens iron.
Hell yes. Facts. But we linked up and we instantly had chemistry. Like, we're on the same mindset, you know what I'm saying? And we was in the studio, I think it was like yesterday or like 2 days ago. And man, the song that we have together is just super fire. It's beautiful. I'm so excited.
May or may not be in my email, but yeah, that shit dope.
It should be in your email. It should be in your email. But it's fire. I'm very, very excited for it. Yeah.
It's dope. So yeah, you have the G Love collab. You seen you working with Crystal. Mm-hmm. You came out and did a music video with
The Low Joker.
The Low Joker. How I go messing up people's names? I'm not even drinking today. What's going on?
Drinking too much Mexican pineapple.
Too much Mexican pineapple is messing me up. There's something in this damn drink. So yeah, you came out here and you straight to work. Straight to work. And you know, doing shows. How long you gonna be out here, and what else you got planned for the next couple of days? You gonna be out here?
So
a whole bunch of ratchetness.
A little bit of that. A little bit. You know, we gotta balance it or whatever. But now I'm here. I'm gonna be shooting a few more things with Super P,
Shout out to
and
Super
have
P,
a couple
man.
of more
Cold.
interviews and stuff, and just seeing what happens. I think I'm gonna be linking with Crystal in a little bit too. But I leave the 22nd, which is like this Sunday. I heard there's talks about me pushing my flight back. And I'm just like, we might as well just start looking for apartments. So I am planning on moving out here.
It's dope.
Nope.
Give me a few months, but it looks like it's gonna happen. Like it's something about Houston, that I love, and it seems like y'all love me too.
Sorry, we still in the East Coast, but
it's okay.
It's a Texas
okay.
thing.
It's okay. The way that I see it, if anything, it's like building that bridge.
Yeah,
You feel me?
facts,
Because there's so
facts.
many. I love my hometown. I love the city. And there's so many talented artists out there as well. And I think now is the time to build that bridge where like we can all network and build
Facts.
together.
Facts.
So yeah,
That's what we need to happen.
hell yeah, definitely.
What else you got on your notes, Never Die? I was about to press the button. I was like,
That's all I got.
that's all you got. Now you tell me. Damn, Never Die, be more prepared.
We need like a silent or something.
Right?
Aw.
Still third.
Nah, yeah, so, yeah, the biggest reason I wanted to have you on here, I just wanted to give you props on not just the project, the video, being able to tell the story, because I know it takes a lot to be able to tell that story, and that it has to come to that, you know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
and just an appreciation that I know there's a lot of people that go through it, and when we appreciate the message, because some people don't have a platform to talk about it, and like you say, just like anything else, it feels like people are embarrassed to talk about it, or not just embarrassed, but they feel like people might not believe them,
Yeah.
because it's on the outside looking in, everything looks so perfect, but one, you know what I'm saying, once you hear the story, it's like, no fucking way, bro, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of courage, and we're proud that you were able to get out of that and be able to tell a story and be able to continue to do music. Because when you say you thought about start doing music, I'm like, why? Like that would not have been good. I'm like, that would not have been good.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, any upcoming projects you might have coming out that we should keep an eye on as far as animes, not collabs, but animes projects.
Oh, okay. I was about to say something. But you said no
Motherfucker,
collabs.
you haven't been paying attention this whole damn episode.
But I am planning on dropping a few singles top of the summer. I would say like maybe mid-June or something like that. I have some really dope records that I've been working on. I have some dope collabs too, but we're not gonna speak on that because we don't want to.
No, yeah, because I know for a while that you were basically dropping like a single a month.
Oh yeah. And we're still doing that, I'm just like picking it back up. But I am, trying to expand. So you're definitely gonna see a lot more of me out here, Texas, I'm here to stay.
Is there
Fuck
a
what you
producer
heard.
you work with, or?
Yeah, I work with Mark Henry. I've been working with Mark Henry for about 6 some years now, and
Every time you say Mark Henry, I think of the
wrestler. I know. I'm hip. I already know. No, I love him to death. That's family. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely he saw my potential, and where I was like transitioning, because I used to go by a different name, right? And so he picked me up at the end of that, and so he saw potential in me, and he produced me. He helped bring out this other side of me, where I can balance the rapping and being melodic and stuff like that. Yeah. So I give it to him a lot. Like even on the TTYL project, like when you listen from beginning to end, you hear those like Texas flavors and the samples too, and that's all
that
him.
Omni Hotel, that's hard. That's my shit.
And that's all him, because
that breakdown sick.
Oh, fuck yes, I love that. And but it was also very important for him, because in knowing that me making that transition into Texas, he was like, well, we should add that transition into your music as well when it comes to the production or, sampling and things like that. So I fuck with him heavy. He's a phenomenal producer. So yeah.
Already with shit. Any last minute shout outs before we let you go?
Last minute shout outs. Well, to everybody that's going through something, I know it feels like you're in the dark right now and it's okay, but hang on to that light inside of you. because I promise you, it will guide you out of that. Okay? Have faith and believe in yourself. Always. And I love y'all.
Much respect. You definitely made a fan out of me.
Thank you so much.
And I've been a fan.
Yes,
You know this. Once again, from Texas now, no longer the East Coast. No longer the East Coast.
But she coming.
But she eventually gonna be from Texas, joining us. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you, Anna Mvze.
Thank you so much.
Texas motherfucker.